Welcome back to Blast Class. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So as we were talking about last week, we're doing Holy Week. And we've done Palm Sunday. That was our first one. And then we did Monday, Thursday. Last week we did Good Friday. Hope you all joined us. If not, you can go back. It's a little YouTube video. And this one is Easter Sunday, or as I like to call it, Resurrection Sunday. So our Bible verse for this week is Matthew chapter 28, verses 1 through 10. If you want to open your Bible, and then you can kind of restart the video, Lily is going to read it for us.
After the Sabbath, at dawn on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven and, going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. The guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became like dead men. The angel said to the woman, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus, who has crucified. He is not here, he has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples. He has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you." So the woman hurried away from the tomb, afraid yet filled with joy, and ran to tell his disciples. Suddenly Jesus met them. "Greetings," he said. They came to him, clasped his feet, and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to him, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers. Go to Galilee. There they will see me."
What a great moment, huh? Can you imagine being Mary?
Yeah.
That would be just awesome. Okay, so
That's
we have
her
a little way of going back if you want to try to remember this and to tell others about it. And so it is called startling. So Lily, if you want to kind of move your chair back, and as I read this, hopefully you all can see that well. It looks like you can on the video. And as I read this, you're going to erase one letter at a time. Okay? So this is a way for you to remember the story, like I said, and be able to tell others. Mary makes a startling discovery. The grave is empty. Okay, now I want you to erase the L. And what does that spell now? Starting. She is starting to wonder, what has happened here? Now you're going to get rid of the T.
Which one?
The second one, the one that was next to the L. The second one next to the L. Now what does that spell? Staring. And now Mary is staring at the stone that has been rolled away. Okay, now you're going to get rid of the A. All the clothes are neatly folded up. Not a loose, what's that spell? String. Not a loose string in sight. Okay, now you're going to get rid of your R. Now what does that spell? Sting. Mary is feeling the sting. Has someone stolen the body? Okay, now get rid of the T.
Sing.
But then she meets the risen Lord and she wants to sing because she discovers Jesus is alive.
G.
Now she knows what happened on the cross. Jesus has broken the power of death
and sin.
Okay, now get rid of the S. And through his resurrection, everyone who believes in him can be part of God's family. Now get rid of the N. Mary wonders, what do I do? Well, everyone needs to know. So Mary goes on her way to tell the disciples. Pretty neat. You start with startling and you end with I. So that's a cool little way to learn about and to tell the story. Okay, so we have a little object lesson because we always have fun with those. And this is one you can do at home. And I will put the directions underneath here in the comments so you can do this at home. So what you start with is 2 glasses. So hopefully I do this so you can see it. But we're going to start with 1 to start with. And it involves, what are these, Lily?
A gummy worm.
Don't eat the ones that we're going to use, but I'm sure there'll be some left over in the bag, right? And so we're going to fill this up first with a cup of warm water. So you want to put that in the cup?
1 cup of warm water. If it's a little hotter than it's supposed to be, it's fine.
So when Jesus died, his followers shed many tears. So these are representing the tears of all his followers. Okay, then they then wrapped him in a white burial cloth. So for that, we're going to use 3 tablespoons of baking soda, and we're going to add that to the glass.
So is this 1 tablespoon?
That's 1 tablespoon, so 3 of those.
One. 2. 3.
Okay.
Oh.
And then what you're going to do is next we put Jesus in the tomb. So to represent Jesus, we're using gummy worms. So what you're going to want to do is
Cut them lengthwise.
Yes.
So cut it in half first this way, and then you can cut it forwards. And you want it to be skinnier, like really skinny.
yeah, so that it actually will work. So we did a couple of those in here. So Lily's going to add those. Let's try to.
Yeah. Mix it up.
Okay. So add Jesus' body there to the tomb.
1. Okay, we're gonna add his body.
And hopefully it works, because kind of some of them did and some of them didn't when we did it last time. And so now you're going to set the timer for 15 minutes, and we're just going to kind of wait for the next part. So while we're kind of letting that kind of soak in, we're going to kind of put it to the side, and we're going to do something else. I'm going to set the timer. So let me go set the timer real quick.
Hi.
Okay, so when that timer comes by, we can, or when it starts going off, then we'll know that we can finish with that. So you want to put your Bible away?
Yes.
And we'll do our little activity here. So we're going to make a tomb, and so what I want to emphasize here, because we are kind of social distancing and quarantining ourselves, so I don't want you to worry so much about what we're using. Just kind of look for something in your house that would be something that we could use. So we found an old baby food jar. You can imagine how old that is, considering the youngest here is 10,
Yeah.
almost 11. We found some old rocks that you could,
Find out of your backyard, really.
yeah. And then we decided we were going to do some crosses too. So we got some pipe cleaners that we can do that too. And then we got some dirt from our garden that we'd have to put back because the kind of garden needs it, but that's okay. All right, and so what we're going to do, what do you think we're going to make if we have something like this
A
in the lid? Yeah.
A tomb.
Will you put anything in it? What happened when Mary showed up? Was there anything in it?
No.
Right, Jesus was gone, right?
Yeah, and the angel came.
Yeah. So we're gonna have an empty tomb, which is our good news, right? So and we just took a plate. Probably not the best idea to use a plate, but I think we're going to use this to display on our kitchen table when we're done. So, all right. So I think what we'll do is we'll put some rocks maybe around here so that this doesn't kind of roll around.
Yeah.
Right. Can I help you?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do it? Just for the sake of time, I don't think you guys want to watch us sit here and pile rocks all day long.
Here we go.
I don't even know why I have these rocks, but I'm very happy that we have some rocks. Right?
Yeah.
Is it rolling?
Nope.
Still kind of.
Okay.
All
That
right.
looks good.
Do you think that'll work?
Yes, definitely. And
Okay,
then-
so if you see, we kind of took, we have our little, what our tomb is, but you can use like a cup. I could imagine like even a cup like this. If you had a little bit bigger plate, you can use just like a paper cup or any other kind of cup. What else do you think is another idea that people might be able to use?
You can use like a drinking cup, like what you have, a reusable cup.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
And if you have a really big plate, you can even probably use like a plastic bottle or something. If you have it
Yeah.
laying around, like a small one, like a small Gatorade bottle. So you see, you kind of have it open here. We put some rocks, and that's just so that this doesn't roll around. So you can kind of do whatever you want there, anything that would stabilize that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then of course we're going to move this to the side because what was rolled away?
The
Stone,
the
right?
stone.
The stone that was in front of his tomb. So we are going to use the lid. But you can use anything. Like I said, you can even cut a piece of paper out that would look like a stone. So that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're going to kind of cover this up because we kind of want to make it look like kind of like a hill. All right, well, so you want to do that? And that's why we have this here. So probably this is kind of something fun to do outside and maybe just up here because you're just trying to cover that up. This is going to be a mess. If my kids were doing this for real, like you all will be doing, I would definitely have them doing this outside. But I have to clean the floor anyway, so whatever. Hey, let's add some more. You put that in front of them.
Sorry.
You happy with that?
Yeah, I just gotta put the stone back.
Add a little bit more. I can see some of the... What do you think? Is that looking like a...
fertilizer from our
Is that kind of looking like a tomb a little bit?
Yes.
What do you think?
It's looking like a tomb.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I thought maybe we can make some crosses. What do you think?
Pipe cleaner.
I have no idea if these will stand up. This will be interesting. But like I said, you can do whatever you want. You want to take some popsicle sticks. You can... Really, like, that's what's cool about this kind of stuff because we have to kind of be creative given the circumstances that we're under right now. So
Definitely.
just do what you can do, and this is just stuff we had around the house. And
I made a tiny cross. Look.
oh, I like your cross. Mine's kind of big. I'm not sure mine will stand. Should I see? Let's see. Kind of.
Okay, I'm gonna get.
Where are you gonna put your?
Wait, I need like a scissors or something.
Well, why don't you just? You can just bend it up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got a message. A living tree. Wonder if it's Miss Mandy.
Yeah.
Alright, how about we do that?
Yeah, that's good.
Now you should be able to
Put my cross.
put it somewhere. We have more rocks if we need it.
There we go.
There you go, you got two. We should do three, right? Because there was 3 crosses on the mount.
And I can make the
Remember, there was
tiny
2 others besides Jesus,
And I can
right?
make the
2
tiny
prisoners
ones.
that were
Yes.
getting... Do you want me to make mine smaller?
one. No, because I like the. Because remember the big cross is.
So maybe his is the big one?
Yes.
So I'll put his in the middle? Is that what you want me to do?
Yes.
That's cool. Can you guys see it? So we put little crosses up, and Lily's doing another smaller one. So there'll be 2 small ones and a big one. And then we have that's the stone. And then again, that's the tomb.
Yeah.
That was
I
empty.
mean, you don't have to do crosses, but we're just gonna do them. So messy.
See, there's no rocks on that side, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get it. Alright, let's see if we can get a rock just to come over here. Come here, rock. Or I can just put more soil there. What do you think? That's not gonna stay. Let's see if we can get a rock.
You can just keep it safe. Got dirt in my eye.
The sacrifices you make, right?
Yeah.
What do you
There
think?
we go. It looks nice.
You like it?
Yeah.
We can put it kind of, we'll just end up putting it on our table. See how nice that is? Now we have a tomb. The stone was rolled away.
Mm-hmm.
And we can rejoice, right?
Yay!
Okay.
Okay,
So I don't know how many minutes it's been, but we might want to just see if this will work anyway. We've only gone about 8 minutes.
wait, that's a lot.
That's only like half of the time. So you're gonna want to do it for like 15 minutes total. So
Could you do it like earlier? Or do you have to wait the whole 15?
well, that's what I was saying. We could try it and see what happens.
Yeah.
You want to try it anyway?
Yeah.
So as usual, we're going to rush things. So I'm going to move this out of the way.
I mean, I'm sure you don't have to do it for that long.
We'll leave it here so you can kind of see what our little creation was while we're doing this. I did use hot water, so maybe that'll work. I don't know. Let's just do one and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And that way, if we have to wait a little bit longer, then everyone's just going to have to hang out with us and we'll talk about something because we're going to do we'll probably, we still have to do our prayer and we talk about our joys and concerns and stuff.
So we got vinegar.
Okay, so, there's part of the story that goes with the vinegar. Okay. So now you're going to have 1 cup of vinegar.
This is not water.
Okay. And the vinegar represents the spices and ointment that the women came to Jesus' tomb to anoint his body. Okay, but when they arrived, he wasn't there. So this is where we're hopefully resurrecting Jesus. Are you ready? Because the worms are kind of like Jesus' body. Okay. So Lil, just do 1 though, because if it doesn't work, we'll do our prayer and we'll come back and try next time. So you're going to take 1 of the worms that's been soaking in the baking soda water mixture. So just put that in there. Okay? And then you're going to add a little bit more of that. And see if we can't get Jesus to resurrect. What happens?
Oh, it's fizzing. Oh, he's resurrecting. He's moving.
If he resurrects, I'll put it closer to the camera.
I can do a little more.
Let's try this little teeny tiny one. It took us a few times, so don't be upset if the very first time you try it doesn't work. You kind of have to, and do a little bit more. Yeah. Do a lot more of that. Yeah. Add some more. There you go. You don't have to be shy. You can add just about, so it's about 1/4 teaspoon that you're going to add more of. All right, let's see. Lily's really trying to resurrect Jesus here.
Yep. Oh. Trying to dance.
I think it's just too early.
Not really.
Come on, Jesus!
Dance. Wait. Let me try.
All right, I'm gonna put them back in. I think they just need
I know. I'm
to
gonna
soak
try one
some
more time.
We did get this to work earlier, so I know it works. It just might be time-wise.
Dancing.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna put them back in to soak some more, Lily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I can just put my hand in it.
Jesus just isn't ready. See? They had to wait 3 days, right? So I guess we just waiting a few minutes isn't so bad, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we will let that wait a little bit longer, and hopefully we can get it. Hopefully we can get that to work. If not, it does work. So you just keep working on it and trying it, and it will eventually work.
It will.
So what are some joys and concerns for this week?
Well, one of my joys is I actually got something that I was been working for. So like a reward, kind of, because most of you know that I have anxiety, and I went and I did something good, and I got a reward.
You want to show them what you got that we're going to try? So that's like a weighted lap blanket.
Yeah, I got a weighted blanket, but it came with this.
So it kind of helps with anxiety and stuff. So we're going to try that. I'm also thankful for all the teachers that have been providing a lot of classroom work and a lot of really cool resources for you guys to kind of keep you engaged throughout this whole process.
And any of you who are in gifted, she did, Miss Chesser, our gate teacher, did a little Zoom, I guess. It's where you can see each other, and it's really cool. And they did their time to try to educate us. So
that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
How about some concerns?
What we're all out from It's getting really bad.
Yeah, we have a couple people that we know are sick, so we're just praying and we're waiting on results. So we're hoping it's allergies or something that they can treat pretty quickly, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anything else? I'm praying for all our medical workers, everybody that's working with this, our emergency personnel, all kinds of people that are in the middle of all of this, and all those that are still working, and our grocery workers and truckers and all that. It takes a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm praying
us
for people to actually, people who can do it to stay quarantined and listen to the laws so we can, or the recommendations so we can maybe help this problem.
And help those maybe that are vulnerable.
Yeah, especially older ones.
Like our grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you want to say the prayer?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Dear Lord, we thank you for this day and all that you've given us. We thank you for this time we get to have, and we just thank you for all the blessings you've given us. And we thank you for letting us be able to do this, and we thank you for the teachers that have devoted their time to help kids online. And we just pray that this disease or virus going around just gets better. We just pray that everything is good, and we're going to end it in the prayer that you taught us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to try one more time with our resurrecting worms. And if they don't resurrect, then you're just going to have to try it at home.
Because it actually worked for us.
It worked for us right before we did this video because we did try it out. So, there's our timer. So there's our 10 minutes total. All right, Lily, I'm going to let you just put them all over there. And then you're going to start it again. I'm going to turn that timer off.
We're gonna take this one. I'm gonna put some on you guys' side too.
Mom, worms.
Oh, there comes my laptop.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to put some on you guys' side so you can see.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt this for you, and you can do that. Go ahead. So you can get a good scoop at the bottom. So you're just getting some of the baking soda off the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on! Come on, worms!
Ah! No. Come on. Oh.
I don't see any of that.
Okay,
It's
I'm gonna do
working. Oh, this one looks like it wants to, though. He's dancing. He's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Okay.
This one right here is dancing. He's not going all the way up like ours did, the first one.
But
Hold
it's
on.
dancing.
He's up, though, a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Try it
sure.
again. You want to try it again? This one right here is our best hope right here.
Okay.
You other ones need to leave him alone. Let him rise.
Okay.
See him going up? Oh, man. No, he's going up a little bit. You see, maybe not. I don't know. But you can try it at home. Have some fun. And if you can get it to where it can give us some tips, that'd be awesome. And that way, the next time we'll do a little better.
Yeah.
All right, we good? We'll see
Yeah.
you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye. I don't know what happened.